Tonight, we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in,
Leading
Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Marcus Semien.
Now here it comes. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Polanco on the run. He's there and records the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Taillon has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Gregory.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he hits it hard to the right side. Profar is right there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Calling for it, Cabrera. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Batting 8, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Olson on third. Chapman on at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Corey Dickerson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Dickerson.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Olson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in, Colin Moran. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. After it is Davis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Manaea.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So with one away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher Jameson Taillon. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. Olson fields it cleanly. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Popped him up. Kramer has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and it's gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. 4th home run for him on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting. Catcher.
In now, Josh Phegley.
Phegley.
High in the air. Moran in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expect.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Slider laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And they take the lead, it's gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Oakland.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, number 55, Sean Manaea.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 22.
So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. In now, Colin Moran. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Number 44.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Standing in, Jameson Taillon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First offering on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. And that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Striding in, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. we're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now batting, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for Oakland. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, no fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano moves over, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Phegley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 55, Sean Manaea.
Franklin Barreto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Franklin Barreto.
To the left side, but it's well foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Cabrera. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
The last at-bat, Manny, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 55.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Colin Moran is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. This is popped up. Olson has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Number 22.
Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Crick.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. One run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 13, Jerry Blevins.
Starling Marte is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. And 1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Laureano sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 25, Gregory
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And all the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Polanco ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Second baseman, Adam.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Laureano on the move makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the A's 1. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
So striding in, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 0-2. Rips this one to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Now in the box, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Two out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. High and deep to right. Cabrera going back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jameson Taillon wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
First time in B20, she's hanging at the roof. Ice cream, I didn't even have to see. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'm a second move. I see his name, looking at my neck. I was there, now I'm on a jet.